What is up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mug. Hope you're doing well. Wanted to show off the last model that I built in this evening's massive and epic work session. We did a 2-hour Pomodoro grind session, 50 minutes of hobbying, 10 minutes of rest, and we did that twice in a row, and I was able to get a lot done. This is one of them. This model, this miniature from Artel W, is made out of resin. It's just a beautiful model. I did not glue on these tentacles correctly. I think I messed up. Looking at the instructions, I was trying to get them done right, but there was no way that I could make it all fit cohesively. And yet, when I finagled and twisted the tentacles a little bit, I was able to get it all to fit on this 25mm base, like barely. She looks like a tripod, but I'm really happy with it. Now, when you get this model, you'll see that her torso is exposed, and it's kind of a NSFW looking torso. So what I did was put the chest plate on. It's a just optional chest plate, but that's one thing you can do. You can also attach the arm where she's holding, I believe, a rifle, and the other arm, I think, is like holding, it's just open or something. But I like the one where she's holding a sickle and a severed head. I think it reminds me so much of my ex-girlfriend. I had to do it. And finally, you've got these weird, creepy arms, like they're flesh, but they're also at the ends have these weird, like, mechanical fingers. They're so gross. This thing is obviously like a stand-in for a homunculus miniature. If you play a Dark Eldar or Drukhari in Warhammer 40k, it is like the stuff of nightmares, and that's what I love about it. They all look like so weird, but they also maintain a little bit of that Dark Eldar, that immortal elder race, like beauty to their features. So even though they're surrounded by weird mechanical nonsense and disgusting fleshy growths, there is still this aspect of them that is kind of like a beautiful little ruby floating in a puddle of doo-doo water. I don't know what I'm trying to say with my metaphors, but I love the contradiction. The other thing with this model, if you purchase it for yourself, because of my big clumsy sausage fingers, I had the worst time clipping out these drug canisters and attaching them. Like, literally, they look like flash from the from hanging off of the other bits. So when I was clipping them, I saw them and I thought, oh, that's interesting. And I realized what they were. They're little drug canisters, and that's where they go. If I had to build this model again, I would not do it again just because I'm so clumsy with my fingers. But if you are able to, or if you have tweezers, then it'll make it easier to work with. I just had the worst time in the world with that. Other than that, this model is a dream to put together. The arms, these weird extra arms, so simple to put into place. They have also little slots in the sockets so you can glue on her regular arms and her extra arms. And everything just makes sense. The only thing is I couldn't figure out how these little tentacles were supposed to go. Because I thought I was following the instructions, but then when I looked at the at the actual like online picture and then the product picture, it came out different. But I think she looks great the way she is. Like, it looks like she's moving forward. It looks like there's motion, especially with these arms up behind her, just so strange and weird looking. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to add in a homunculus to your Drukhari army that looks just terrific and is different, you can add her. I think her name is Arachne, Lady Arachne or something. And I have another one I'm going to be building up that is not an octopus, but is more of like a centipede insect creature. It looks so great. Can't wait to build her up and show her off to you guys. I also have the Uriel Rackhearth alternative model. I thought I'd love to show him to you guys. He's riding a throne and holding a corpse of an Imperial Guardsman. He just looks absolutely disgusting. Love to show him to you. So stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching. And before I dip, I just wanted to show you a couple better lit pictures of this miniature, you can really see in crisp detail what I love about this miniature. The strange looking implants in the side of her head contrasted with her hair. I mean, the sculpt is really nice considering how small these pieces are. I was really having, like I said, I was having so much trouble with the little canisters on the back. And I know it's not just because I have these big oafish fingers, but these parts are small. They're fiddly. They're not good to really cut your teeth on if you're a new hobbyist, if you're a new modeler. And at the same time, if you're an older person, if you're getting older like I am, I'm already in my 40s. If I were to assemble this model as a younger man, I think I would have had an easier time than I did, just because I'm not as coordinated as I used to be. So this miniature really, it creeps me out, but it's also got a strange beauty and allure to it. All of the dark Eldar Drukhari stuff, especially the stuff that Artel W makes, should have an aesthetic to it that gives you a feeling of unease. And when you look at this and you consider, oh, she doesn't have any legs, but how much of her torso does she have? And she's got arms, but she's got these weird extra arms hanging up over her shoulders. It's like gross and disgusting, but intriguing as well. And I think that's what the allure of the Drukhari army is, especially the flesh covens aspect of it. You can play a Dark Eldar or Drukhari army that's all about the raiding aspect, and the raiders and the witches and the Kabbalite warriors swooping in off of their vehicles and their sky boats. But I think that the image of racks and grotesques shambling across the field, and these weird looking homunculus that have echoes and shadows of what they used to be, the beautiful space elf race, the immortal space elves that are now just twisted, is just so much fun to look at. So the reason why I decided to get these three homunculus, I've got her, this one in front of you, I've got the one with the centipede body, and she's got like a shawl over her face. She really creeps me out, but I love the look of her. As well as the Urian Rakarth alternative model, is that I wanted to show you what I think are the most interesting visual aspects of a Drukhari army, especially painted up well. Paint these models up so that their faces look really really beautiful and really nice and clean, and then just give some bruising and some pale skin to the rest of their bodies, make the metal look all gross and rusted. I think that's going to be so much fun to paint. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment before you go. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let me know what you think about all of these miniatures, if they fit the aesthetic for a Drukhari that you picture when you think about that faction. All right, thanks for watching.